Good morning and welcome to episode 3 of the Daily Dow Show. I want to talk to you today about my academic policies, which will directly affect you as students. Firstly, I want to ensure better organised teaching. I think too often at this university there's too much of a discrepancy between the very best and the very worst of teaching here. I want to work to ensure that there is a more consistent teaching across the board when using the school president system to bring changes directly into each of the departments. I think that there's a lot that can be done, a lot to be improved on, and that it can be done through working constructively together. I think with the semester reform coming in next semester, it's so important that we're looking now at how to organise teaching across the semester and not just leaving it all until next semester when we're already in the middle of it and things are much harder to change. With the other thing I want to draw attention to is the stress that clashing academic deadlines put on students. I think too often that this is something that isn't fully appreciated by the academic staff and something that we need to work to put pressure on them to reduce the pressure placed on students. With the exams now coming before Christmas from next year, I want to ensure that there is not a cluster of deadlines right before the start of exams, putting a huge amount of stress on students right before Christmas. This is something that I've already done a huge amount of work on in geography already. I've had 3 major year deadlines moved on behalf of the class in order to reduce this clustering, and I achieved this through working directly with the staff in the department to promote positive changes for the benefit of all students and for future years. If this is something that I've done in geography, and this is something that I now want to help out the rest of this university with and bring to a wider level, working constructively with staff and students alike. I also want to ensure that there are more study spaces available at this university. Too often if you go into the library you'll find that there's very busy in there, that there's not a lot of space, that it's rather noisy because there's just so many people around, and what I want to do is to find ways to open up more areas available to reduce the pressure in there, to make a better working environment for students, helping you guys to make the most of your time studying here. Thank you for listening this morning. I hope you have a nice day and I'll see you tomorrow.